So, show you guys what we got here, what we did so far. I figure I'd go live because today I actually got a lot of editing to do, and I got some other stuff I have to send off to the editor. But here's what we did so far. This is the back end. This is the trunk, or the truck bed. There's the old wiring harness that I just snipped a couple wires that. Let's see if I can show you. So those wires down there, those I actually snipped off. Those go directly to the motors, and this is the back of the frame. And I know you're wondering, where is the rest of the truck? Well, that's a good question. There's Puppy, and the rest of the truck is here. So this is the back of the chassis for the truck. Make sure you guys smash that like button, leave a comment down below, chime in, and so yeah, I got my sanitizing wipes. Not that I need to sanitize anything, but just wipe it down because I got a white shirt on, and that's the problem. I think I have a brain condition where I just can't sit still. So I'm just gonna be wiping stuff down and starting to get it cleaned up for me to test to see if these motors work. Here's one set of motors. Let's see. Yo, ¿qué pasa? All right, let's see. I'm trying to loosen this really quick for you, so that way you guys can watch. There we go. Yep, there we go. Cool beans. So this is the motor. We'll just get a wipey, just wipe it down because it's all dirty. I saw that truck on the way home the other day, and I was like, let me go out and pick it up. So that's what I did. But yeah, this is a pretty cool truck. I tried plugging a battery in. I tried plugging a battery into it, and I didn't get any juice. I didn't get any power. But I figure that's probably why they threw it out. I was looking for my electric parts cleaner spray, but couldn't find any. And it's all good. How's your day going? Let's see. Where is my battery? So, of course, got to rely on my trusty Ryobi batteries, and we are going to strip these wires. And if these motors and gears are still good, if these motors and gears are still good, then what I plan on doing is not using them. I don't know, it's still undecided, but I might attempt to make the truck all-wheel drive, but selective all-wheel drive, if that makes sense. So maybe like while it's in high gear, it'll be all-wheel drive, or maybe with like a flip of a switch or something. So here we go. And it shouldn't matter which side. Yep, we got juice. We got power. So that's one side. And then the other side is still connected to the truck. Not the truck, but the back of the chassis. Tilt this back for you guys. There we go. Yep, so I got the wires right here. And yeah, I was fortunate enough to come across this last night, or not last night, but I came across it the other day, and it was still out there. Thought some like reckless kids like left it out there. Speaking of reckless kids, I got a story to tell you. So I was on my way home last night, and I saw, it's not uncommon for people to ride dirt bikes and quads recklessly in the street. And I was leaving the gas station, so I was just driving home. And these dirt bikes and stuff are riding in the middle of the street, no lights on, no nothing. And I get further down the street, and I realize that they're not just driving recklessly, but they're chasing somebody on a bicycle, attempting to knock him off. I was like, what? That is crazy. All right, so now we're just gonna see. This is gonna be sketchy because it's still kind of attached to the wheel, but that's okay. So Ryobi battery. Whoa! See, that's what I said. It's kind of sketchy because it's still attached to the wheel. I called it. Whoa! Yep. So I called it. So yep. We know that they work and they actually sound pretty good. A lot of life left in them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this whole rear chassis, and yeah, I think either I'm going to, yeah, I think it's all good. Sorry, guys.
Get out of there, honey. He's just chilling, your dog.
Yeah.
I don't want her to bother him.
Yeah. He's like half blind, so you might want to.
Yeah, I don't want her to bother him. Get over here.
Yeah.
Why are you bothering him?
Sorry.
He always gets curious when you're sitting out there.
That's all good. Yeah, sorry, that was my neighbor. So I think, I don't know, I got a couple of plans for this because I still plan on upgrading motors on the gearboxes. I meant the motors, the gearboxes for the truck, the existing stuff. Oh, sorry, I forgot to flip you guys around. So yeah, so I plan on upgrading the gearboxes on the truck. And I'm just gonna finish scrapping out this truck because as of right now, I don't really see anything else that's really usable on that truck over there. Not much. I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge. I mean, besides the wiring, yeah. I mean, besides the wiring and stuff, I don't really see anything else. So here's the steel chassis right here. I mean, this truck did have working headlights. I don't know what those guys are doing, but yes, this truck did have working headlights, and the truck was actually pretty cool. It had a radio and everything in it. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish taking the wires out. I don't have a welder, so I mean, technically what I could do is cut it here. Yeah, what's up, Frank? Cut it here and then take this long supported bar out. That would be pretty good to add on because I think I want to make his dump truck a 6x6 all-wheel drive if I could. So what do you guys think? Take these screws out and try to save whatever I can, at least from that part of the metal. What do you guys think? Because I know this screw is stripped. I don't know why. Oh, there's a nut on the inside. That's why. Yeah, there's a nut on the inside. I was wondering why it just kept turning. So, but yeah, I'm going to finish pulling these wires out. There's a gearbox. And some pretty heavy wires here. I don't know if this pedal, I doubt this pedal works, but kind of late now because, yeah, kind of late now. Yeah, for real. He, oh, I got some videos I gotta show you guys. He was ripping around in his truck yesterday and he kept saying the word speed. He was like, speed, speed. So, uh, I don't know. So, hey, Frank, let me ask you something. Do you think I should take these out? I should take this bar out for extra metal for the chassis. Yeah, my kid, he was riding his dump truck down some pretty steep hills yesterday, and he loved every second of it. And then I made the mistake of allowing his truck to stay in second gear while he was like driving, which is like the faster of the two speeds. And he went to the other end of the park, and I was laughing so hard because he was gone. So, I don't know. What do you think? I should take this out, right? Should I take out this bar, or should I take out the whole chassis? What do you guys think? Yes. So the plan would be to use, instead of me going to like Home Depot or some other metal supply place, this is already pre-made, and yeah, it's already pre-made. So all I would have to do is just take it out. Because what I want to do is I want to make his truck a 6x6 all-wheel drive. So in order to do that, I have to make the back longer. Yeah, I have to make the back longer, and I really like the look of these wheels on the inside. Look at that. Lifted. Well, I also wanted to put suspension on it as well. So uh, it's going to be a hell of a project, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a project. So yeah, I was going to go buy some more metal from like Home Depot or something, or Lowe's, because they do have a Lowe's out here as well. But I figure if this already has it, then why not, you know? So this goes through like so, and this butts up against that. And these motors actually sound really good. They sound really strong. I mean, I don't hear any issues with them. I guess I could take them apart and check the gearboxes on them, but I mean, they sound really good. And then I would just have to order the suspension. Yeah, I would just have to order the suspension. And the gearboxes. And all that wiring over there is what I just gutted out of the truck. So yeah, I probably can't do it today as far as, you know, putting all this together because I got more editing to do unless you guys would prefer me to work on this truck and then film it. And then I think I'm gonna have to get some. I think I'm gonna have to get some. Whatchamacallits. The actual. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get some content for you guys. Where is this stuff right here? Sorry, I'm just trying to put the nut back on. Got it. Let me just tighten this really quick. Because what I want to do is go inside, get my grinder. There we go. Yeah, so check that out. Yeah, so what I want to do is go inside, get my grinder, and maybe take these metal pieces out. And let me get my pliers really quick. Handy Target bag right here. My pliers should be in here because if not, then they're not. What happened? Oh, thank you. That was kind of you. Julia just got me a coffee. Do you know where my pliers are? My red ones? Oh, that's okay. I could just use these. That Cascadia? Cascadia. That Cascadia. What's a Cascadia? Why am I blanking? Cascadia. Brandon, what's a Cascadia? I think it's a car.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, but where would I find a Cascadia at? Oh, quesadilla. He said Cascadia. He meant quesadilla. Come on, Frank. Oh my God! I was like Cascadia. I was like, dang, where would I find a Cascadia at? Yeah, that. Yeah, it's called a quesadilla, sir. Queso, Quesodilla. Let's start there. Let's work our way there, Frank. Cascadia. I was like, why? That sounds like a car. That sounds like there's a Ford Maverick. But yeah, that's crazy. We haven't going there, Frank. All right. I thought you were back with the groceries already. I was like, damn, it's been that long? It could have been that long. Yeah, that quesadilla was pretty fire. But we had some barbecue on live yesterday. That was fire too. And don't forget, guys, you guys can still vote check my last live stream. There we go. Got it. Check my last live stream, and you guys can still vote for that barbecue competition. Um, yeah, they make really good mac and cheese, and their brisket just like melts. It has its own juice and everything. It's so fire. They didn't even need no sauce. All right, cool. You can't blame it on fat finger syndrome if you can't spell. That's two totally different things, Brandon. Nice try. Very nice try, sir. Fat finger syndrome. All right, so yeah, so I remove the top nuts that hold that on, and I think what I will do is just remove any and all metal from this build, because I don't, the keyboard, dude, you cannot blame that on fat finger syndrome if you can't spell. And if you can't spell, it's okay. This is America. It's totally acceptable. Totally. You heard it here first. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna finish taking all these screws out right here. Take all the metal out of here that I could. It's dude. You're coming up with all the excuses. You sound like me when I didn't want to do Beyond Curbside for whatever reason. Because it sounded like you just did the minimum. At least that's what the customers say to me. Oh, question. Is it officially summer yet? Is it officially summer yet? That's what I want to know. I'm going to plug in my phone so it doesn't die. Uno momento, por favor, para español, marque cinco. And I'm really stoked, guys and girls. I have a huge filming project I got to do this weekend. I am excited. I've been trying to get this filming project done since last year. And I just... the amount of sleep that I lost, the amount of patience. Something's telling me I should probably undo this last screw right here. Yeah, what I'm going to do is just take all the screws out. This thing got headlights on it too. Brandon, where are you at again? What state? All right, so these are the wires that go to the headlights. So what I'm gonna do is, if I could if I can save those and get those to work, that's pretty sweet. What do you say? Because I still got to order lights for his truck as well. And I'm aware that there's still one more screw in here, but I don't want this thing falling down on my head while I'm under here working. Yeah, so I'm going to just take all the screws out that I can see and all the metal. Dang, the drill bit keeps walking. Oh, you're in Colorado. And it's looking like Seattle, Washington. Yeah, I've heard like that place is like, oh crap. Yeah, it's like, oh crap. Yeah, I heard that place is super like depressing. I think one of my cousins still lives in Washington. I haven't talked to her in a while, but I can only imagine. I can't only imagine why she would continue to live out there when it's such a depressing state, from what I've heard. Yeah, we got soaked yesterday. We went to that barbecue. Well, we actually went to 2 events yesterday to go film for you guys for like Friday's Feast and stuff. And the first one was a bacon fest. Nothing but rain lately. Well, that's good. You know, that's what you need. You need rain. Hey, Brandon, in case you didn't know, you kind of need rain, dude. You kind of need it. Yeah, so we went to a bacon fest yesterday, and yeah, we went to a bacon fest yesterday, and like almost no vendors had bacon. It's crazy. Which is really crazy. Um, Question: have you ever thought about getting one of those? Oh, I was wondering why the camera wasn't focusing. It's focused on that bar there. That's wild. Let me see if I lay this down. Have you ever thought about getting a huge tote to store rainwater in? Especially in states that, you know, get a lot of rain, or maybe not. I would say either way, you still would want to get that, some type of containment to store your rain so you can water your lawn. Do you rent or own? Yeah, when I'm able to buy a house, I got so many plans for it. That's one of the things that I take pride on, or take pride in. Oh, okay. But I would say even like a 50-gallon drum, so you could be like self-sufficient, you know. At least that's what I'm gonna do. Here where I live, they let the grass turn brown. Yeah, here where I live, they let the grass turn brown, and the only spot that actually looks nice and decent is the spot where the rental office is. I mean, the upside is you pay too much for what? Rent? There we go. All right. So now I think it's time to, not my grass. Oh, I took. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Sorry. I didn't mean to just twist you. One second. I'm just trying to get the camera realigned. Here we go. Alright, so this is the last screw. Because screw you, and why not whole frame should the steering shaft. Sorry. Let me back you guys up so you guys can see. There we go. So yeah, what I got to do, hope you guys can see that. There's the loop for the steering shaft there, and I kind of got to get that out. So kind of got to get that out. So, now we got the chassis. Yep. So now I took that out. That's the whole rest of the chassis right there. And then what I want to do is I'm going to flip over the truck. Take the headlights out. I'll show you guys what the headlights look like. Right there. What's up, Jeremy? Yeah, no, over here, they'll legit let the grass turn brown. It's ridiculous. And they only plant like nice flowers and stuff near the rental office to make it look and appear nice. But the upside is that they don't really mess around with me too much. They used to, until I went in the office and said some not so nice things to them and put them in their place. I wonder if these are glued in or what. Oh, are they attached to the grill? What? Is there another screw down here or something? Oh, I got it. So I think the whole grill is connected. Pop these clips out really quick. Yeah, I think these are all connected. Where are my wire cutters? Sorry about the lack of angles, guys. 1 second. It's always something. Truck bed out the way. And then I'll put this over or finish it. I should put strobes on what? On the kid's truck? It already has strobes. You never seen it? I just got to do the rear strobes. It already has front strobes on it. I'm good, Jeremy. How are you doing, man? Long time no see. Yeah, I don't have, I don't know where my angle grinder is. It might be in the house. Yeah, yes. Yes, it is getting dragged around like a rag doll. You are right. I mean, I could go inside and go get my grinder, which I'm gonna have to do here anyway. But yeah, so it looks like the lights and stuff are, see, they're in there. Yeah, so I have to yank these things out, but it looks like I might have to take the screws out of here too. There's a couple of screws over here. Yeah, so there's screws all in the front grill, and I think I might have to pop those out, and then also cut the wire. I'm also picking up any and all screws that I dropped on the floor so that I don't run over. Catch it flat. And you gotta cut this connection off. I'll probably just snip these wires just to make it easier. And I gotta finish prying it. So what do you think? Should I just run inside real quick, grab my angle grinder? Or should I forcefully rip it off? Or should I take the diplomatic approach and take out every screw? Since I already have all the tools at my disposal. I think we'll start with the screw approach, because screw you and why not, right? And it's amazing that my kid's truck, like the dump truck that he has, how much reinforcement that truck has, like in the undercarriage compared to this one. Yeah, compared to this one, which doesn't really have much in the front. So all the screws from the grill are out. And gotta grab my flathead and pop these clips out. Alright, so front grill is out. I'll show you guys what it looks like here in a second. And now we're down to a bare plastic frame. Not even a frame, just bare plastic. Alright. Alright. So this is a Chevy Silverado. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take these lights out if we can. If not, I just wasted 10 minutes of everyone's time. There we go. So these are most likely 12 volts because that's what the truck runs on. 12 volts. And wait a minute, that's only one light. Where did the other light go? Here's one. Where did the other one go? Oh, the other light already fell out. And it's on the truck bed. Just grab these screws. There we go. Alright, hold on 1 second. Because the other light is right there. So here we go. We got a set. Two 12-volt LEDs, which they don't really look like they have a high output or anything. And these are the wire ends, so we'll put those to the side. And this truck is completely taken apart. I got everything more. Oh, man. So that's what the truck looks like, all taken apart. And there are the doors, and there's the chassis right there. That's just for the front, and then the rear is right here. So quick note, usually if your vehicle has two motors, one on either side, it is a 12-volt system. Oh, no. So I'm not going to put this back together. This is all going to be either spare parts or additional parts for my kid's truck. Yeah. So all these parts right here are just parts for my kid's truck. That's why I picked it up. And the reason why I've been so hesitant about ordering gearboxes for it is because I don't want to order the wrong ones that are like the wrong shape, and then I gotta like send them back and then go through all that hassle and take the kid's truck apart over and over and over again. So that's why I've been really hesitant. You thought it looked different? Yeah, no. So this wasn't. This was his. So I went out. I got off of work the other day, and yeah, I got off of work the other day, and I saw the, and I thought maybe some kids were still playing with it, but no, that wasn't the case. That was not the case. So someone threw the truck out, and they just left it on the curb. So what I did was I snipped the wires that normally go to the battery, and there was no juice getting through the circuitry. So what I did was I just took it all apart, 4 parts for my kid's truck. For the build that I'm doing on his truck. Because one of the reasons why, I tell you, there's been a lot of military activity around here lately. I can't tell you how many Chinook helicopters I've seen. Probably at least 3 or 4 in the last couple of weeks. That's not a military helicopter. Um, but yeah, so I figured, yeah, I'll just grab this truck and junk it out, scrap it out, and get parts for my kid's truck for his truck build. One of the things is that his truck has a hard time crawling up like hills and stuff. One of the reasons is that the tires are plastic and they don't grip very well. But the upside to that is that they don't blow the gearboxes apart. As long as they keep sliding. But that's what plastic gears. Now, if I upgrade to metal gears, I can upgrade to rubber tires. But my kid kind of demonstrated yesterday that he's not really ready for rubber tires because the amount of times that he hit the curb yesterday, and he hit the curb so hard yesterday that if he would have hit it with a rubber tire, it would have caught and probably snapped his whole front end. Oh, you live near Air Force Base? Yeah, I live near the Groton Submarine Base. And when I tell you they ramped up, hi, pretty girl. My neighbor's dog. She has an all-white, beautiful pit bull. She barks at pretty much everyone else but me. It's crazy. Um, yeah, so I'm just making multiple trips to the dumpster right now to throw out some parts. There's some plastic plexi on here that I might be able to use for the kid's windshield, but it's all scuffed and scratched up. I'm gonna get him some fresh plexi and build it myself. I just gotta have the time. I could probably have that truck done in under a week, but I would need at least, I'd say like 3 solid days to do it. To build it. Yeah, hold on 1 second, guys. Some nice cloud cover, right? Yeah, now I gotta go get my kid's truck off the porch and get it ready to put on the back of the Subaru. But that thing is heavy. Thought I had my phone on Do Not Disturb. Sure did. And my uncle called me, probably wished me a happy Father's Day. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my kid's truck real quick. Let's see. I was looking at my phone waiting for you. The caller ID to pop up next. Alright, so he's got his truck back. And I'll show you what I'm looking at. But yeah, Brandon, if you missed it, this truck does have strobes already. Let me see. Strobe lights are actually in here. And same thing on the other side over there. They're actually tucked in, wired in. I actually put a Mercedes horn on here. There's the strobe light kit. And then, yeah, so that's the wire for the strobe lights. What I have to do now is I also have to run wires to go to the strobe light on the back of the truck. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't know my uncle was gonna call me. And Where is it? Sorry, I'm looking for the bars. Oh, whoa! That truck almost came slamming down on my head. So right there, those are the metal bars for the existing chassis on the truck. But look how much reinforcement it has up front. So that's just in case the kid smashes into anything, that front doesn't move, which he has smashed into some stuff yesterday. He jumped a curb in second gear yesterday. Like, look how chopped up these tires are. So I was thinking about getting him some rubber tires, at least for the front for now. And then I have to pop off these hubcaps, but I'll show you what the plan is. So, oh, hold on, there's a couple of screws on the floor. Let me pick those up. So he actually has a real license plate bracket, so I'm gonna get him his own little license plate. Probably gonna say something like Big L or something to that effect. And then that white wire, that one goes to the horn. One wire goes to the horn, one goes to the horn button, and then obviously positive and negative to the batteries. But one of these, yeah, I think it's this gearbox is starting to strip out. Yeah, you can hear it. I should have put an air horn. Yo, that would have been sick. I don't know. Listen, I'm doing this being tight on funds, okay? This is where creativity and ingenuity come into play. But yeah, so I think the plan is, maybe if I can open up the inside of this, because underneath the dump bed, but not underneath the truck, there are screws that you can remove the top. And maybe I'll do that now to show you guys. And I put these little safety latches on here to hold the dump bed down, so that when the kid takes off in the truck, the dump bed doesn't dump with the dog in the back, if that makes sense. So these straps are rated these straps and buckles are rated, I think, for 300 or 350 pounds each. So, and I did all this myself. Alright, so this is what it looks like under here. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna have to take the dump bed completely off, which I don't have time for right now. But I would have to take this cover off and see what's underneath it. Yeah, I installed seat belts on here too. So, I mean, if I didn't have editing to do, I would definitely do this today. But yeah, take all that off to see what's underneath it. I don't know. Let me know if you want me to do all that right now. I'll do it right now, and we'll skip the editing for tomorrow or something. What do you think? I would just have to go get some other tools to do it. Let me know in the comments if you think I should take this whole dump bed off and start figuring out how we're gonna run this additional wheel. So there's a metal plate right there What I wanted to do is get a window actuator to be able to dump the dump bed as well. Save it for another day on the dump, right? All right, so theoretically, once I take off this whole dump bed situation, sorry about that. Once I take off this whole dump bed situation, um, I will be able to see where the chassis rods where the chassis rods go, and then grab this. Give me 1 second, because I'm gonna have to lift the truck up. And good thing is these wheels are almost the same size. I do plan on upgrading to rubber wheels. So let me tilt that back just a wee bit more. And get these screws up off the ground. And then I'll show you what the plan is. All right. So the plan would be, so I was thinking either making it a 6x6 or making a trailer for it. What do you think? Like a 6x6 truck? Yeah. Either a 6x6 truck or make a trailer for it. I think making a trailer would be too easy. And obviously I would have to get some better grip on these tires here. These tires were practically brand new when I got the truck. Make a 6 yo, Brandon. Alright, then you're gonna have to start chipping into the damn creator fund, okay? How about that? How you like them apples? Okay? Okay. So by the looks of it, these might be just a wee bit smaller than those. That's above your pay grade. Well, listen, you're like you're like the guys that used to work at Twitter before Elon canned them. He was like, "What do you do here?" They were like, "Oh yeah, I'm just a liberal that's easily offended." And then he was like, "Yep, your job is gone. Your job is definitely gone." So, ideally, yeah, ideally, I will get some either steel from that, make it longer, and then what I want to do is I want to take that whole dump bed apparatus and put it on this, if that makes sense. I'm not even sure if this is how this goes. Let me see. Passenger side, driver side. I think this goes like this. Yeah, I think that goes like that. Yeah, so it's already pretty much done. So what I would do is I would probably make the rods longer, and then, or like I said, get those pieces right there, cut them, and then make this longer. And then I don't have a welder, so I can either bring it to someone to get welded, or I can just drill holes and attach like steel plates to it and bolt it together, if that makes sense. But whatever the decision is, I'm gonna have to either melt holes right there and go straight through this body of it. And then, I also have to figure out how to do. I already know what suspension I would get for it. but just figure out how to, because ideally I would like these to be not on not on a, how would you call that, not on a straight axle. Ideally I would like this axle to, each axle to be able to lift and lower on its own. So, but how's that sound? Does that sound good? So this, let me back up so you guys can see. So those two poles right there would then connect to those two. It would run through the middle of the body, or um, yeah, or what I would do is I would probably cut this so that the suspension can flex on its own and each side has its own suspension. But I would just need someone with a welder to get it done. What do you guys think? And then obviously new and better tires, because those tires ain't doing nothing for nobody. And then I still got to put the strobes on the back, but I'm going to wait to do that, only because if I'm going to make the body longer, and the purpose of making it a 6x6 is so I could put one of my official diesel truck batteries in it, and then maybe like put a cooler and some other accessories in here. And yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. And the purpose, like, I want to make it like an all-terrain vehicle. I think that would be pretty sweet. What do you guys think? And then the let me see, these motors here, you know, obviously I would wire these together, and then I'll probably just run them into the same system. um, I don't know if I would do, I don't know. Yep, Brandon. Yo, shut up, Brandon. Shut up. That's crazy. An 8x8. If I did an 8x8, it would it would have to flex in the middle. It would have to flex in the middle like a tractor trailer. I think that would be sick. Almost like a powered, like a separate powered unit. And I was thinking about building tracks for this thing, like tank tracks. Yo, I think that'd be sick. But guys, I don't have the space. I don't have a welder, uh, and this would take some funds. It would definitely increase the value. And I'm also thinking about getting a trailer for my car so I could put this in and lock it in, or maybe buy a box truck. I said baby buy a box truck. Maybe buy a box truck. Um, but yeah, so have it like pivot in the middle, and it'll have its own, like, each side will have its own suspension and stuff. I already know how to get the suspension. It's just like getting all this. It's like I want my kid to be able to grow with the thing, you know. Yeah, it would definitely increase the value. But yeah, the gears on this, let me see. Yeah, the gearboxes on these actually sound really good. I don't really hear any grinding or any scraping. I don't know. I think that's going to wrap it up for today's video, because I actually have to go start cleaning up, start editing, and I'm not trying to be here all day. Probably take my kid's truck out today. Just got done charging up the battery for the strobes and the horn. Oh, I also have a backup alarm I have to install as well. So whenever we put it in reverse, or whenever we activate the window actuator to lift up the dump bed to dump it out, I want the backup alarm to go off. I think that'd be pretty sick. So, but yeah, if you guys like this video, if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you let me know. I will probably actually release another video right after I jump off a live. Excuse me. Um, I have some videos in the chamber for this build and stuff, so you guys can see how I did certain things. But I'm really excited if we can make this happen. If you guys want to help support the channel, you guys can leave a super chat. You guys can PayPal us. You guys can shop on our Etsy page. If you guys want to just simply donate to the build, just let me know that. And we're gonna announce the back to school supply drive soon. So stay tuned for that, because I'm really stoked for that. Last year we did, I think it was about $400. I think this year we could do better. So let's go ahead and smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe. Let me know what other cool stuff you want to see done on this truck. Yeah, I got a lot of thinking and a lot of mapping out to do, I think. Yeah, for sure. I got a lot of thinking and a lot of mapping and stuff, and yeah, I gotta find the correct gears for that gearbox. That's gonna be interesting. Because not all the gearboxes are the same. So yeah. But I do appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button. All right, Brandon. I appreciate that. So we're thinking big check, maybe $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, just that'll be easy for you. That would be easy for you. Big check, big spending. And I'm also working behind the scenes with a couple of people to hopefully, because I always make good on my end. I'm just waiting for other people to create some new cool content for the channel. So I'm just waiting for that stuff to come through. And yeah, I definitely appreciate all the love and the support for the channel. And I got to go inside and start cleaning up and then start editing. And then I got some footage I got to send to the editor to get done for you guys. So I will see you guys on the next video. Brandon, thank you for watching. Everyone else, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next one.